everyone, it's Carolyn again. Welcome back to another channel from the LightKeepers. And today we have one that really talks about time, but in a different way, and how it's experienced as we move through the awakening. So welcome to everybody. I appreciate you joining me. And as I always say, those of you who are new, check out my welcome video on my YouTube page, Carolyn Zaiser. It tells you about how I began channeling and a little bit about my journey as well. And then thank you everybody for coming back. I love your comments. Many of you comment regularly and it's just fun. I feel like I know you. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you joining me. And with that, I'll have a couple of comments at the end as well about the channel and then a few announcements too. But right now I'm going to get to the channel and I'm calling this Times of Change. Memory may come and go as the seasons do so. It is this time that unwinds to create what feels like a point in time. Sometimes not here, and you can't recall what was once there, the day it was or when it will be, the next one soon to be, but instead just the now to be. For this is the time when turning inward begins, the collapsing of time and memories within, to feel as though all is right now, and you can't often remember if or how to. But know that you are following along, we say, all the others in your way who are feeling this pull of tug and change, of the shifting that brings the wholeness to begin. The signs, we say, of a brighter day, when all ascend, yes, everyone in their way. So what I want you to know here is, if you're feeling like time is collapsing, time is no longer, you can't remember what you did yesterday, it feels like months away, you're not planning anymore, this is a part of the awakening process. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is right now the 10th of January. I don't know when this is being posted yet, but already this year, and I knew the energies were going to be astoundingly strong in the sense of launching us forward, and I've already seen this happen. But this whole idea of time has expanded even more exponentially for me, and I know some of the other people that I've been talking to. So if you're experiencing things like almost collapsing of time, sometimes, I know some people, this has not happened to me, you're jumping timelines, like, well, actually, I have one client is having that happen. Every day is seeing something that has happened at another time. Okay, so collapsing timelines. Feeling like I have this one. Like I honestly feel like the holidays were literally yesterday and I don't know what happened. I really don't know what I did. I mean, feeling like that. Time moving faster, but then no, not faster. Kind of in a way that feels good, but then the next day it could be just the opposite. Not being able to plan anything. That's where I'm at. And you know, that's kind of hard when you're running a business, but point is I'm doing it, but it's not feeling as natural. Well, no, let me back up. It's feeling more natural now rather than this forced thing I used to have to do when I was working for other people, plotting and planning and project managing and all of that. That's not this. It flows differently, all right? Because what happens is we begin, as many of you already know, to start focusing more on the now. And I firmly believe, okay, that first of all, I'm a big meditator. I tell you that all the time. That will assist you in becoming more in the now. But even if you're not meditating, I don't think you can avoid this, that whole time collapse, the things I've just talked about, and there are many other examples, I'm sure. This is just what is happening to everyone, and it can feel very disconcerting if you're not used to this. Particularly what I have found is when I started meditating, I started feeling more in the now, okay? Not planning, not thinking of the past, so that started to become comfortable to me. But if you're not used to this feeling of time shift and all of a sudden it's starting to happen to you, just know it's natural. And I would say to you, if you're not meditating, find a way to calm yourself. And again, I like the formal meditation of just being able to sit down and think of nothing and just breathe. Not, listening to, which is fine, listening to guided meditations. I just like to hear nothing and focus on my breathing. And that'll calm you into this, because it can be a little disconcerting. And I got to tell you also, I find I'm late now. I used to always be early everywhere I went. Or I feel I have more time than I do. Some days will actually last a lot longer, and I feel like I've gone through 2 days instead of one. And other days, I don't know where the day went. So, I can't explain it, but the LightKeepers are clearly explaining this is part of ascension. And we're all going to feel it. But the point is, everything that everybody else might be feeling, as you're awakening, you're going to feel it more in spades, because we're more sensitive, we're more open up. This is what happens during the awakening. It doesn't mean other people aren't experiencing this. They just don't have the conscious awareness and understanding of this, and potentially the extremes, I guess, of those feelings. So I wanted to explain that to you, that time is changing. Things are becoming aware to us in very different ways. And just know that from one day to the next, it's going to change. And I do believe it's going to continue to change. So thank you for joining me for that channel. And again, I want to remind you of, and I know I keep saying this in my videos, but I'm getting really busy with these, and I want to make sure those of you who are interested get connected with me so that I can get you scheduled for the Spiritual Awakening Mentoring Sessions. I offer individual sessions, and I offer 1 month, 2 month, or 3 month sessions. You'll see that on my website. But the point is what I do with you first is you fill out the application and you send it to me, and then we have a 15-minute phone conversation where we get to know each other and we get to see if this is right for you. And we talk about how the sessions actually work. They are super powerful, and I channel during the sessions, which I just love, and everybody gets additional information. It's just not my view or perspective or opinion. You get channeled information from your spirit guides and angels, and I also tap into your higher self. So anyway, there you go. So I would love to work with you. Connect with me if you are interested, and we will go from there. So again, thank you so much, as always, for joining me on this journey, and I will see you in the next